Do you ever have those moments where you question if you just made a good or bad decision? Well, I just cut my hair and I did bangs again, and I don't know how I feel about this rash decision. Anyway, you guys, let's go on into the video. My name is Jasmine, and today I'm going to be talking about 20 different makeup items that I want to either hit pan on or finish through by the end of 2020. So this is going to be a year-long goal for me. I am deciding to keep it on camera so you guys can keep me accountable for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and talk about these products. I did use these products on my skin today, so I will let you guys know what I'm also wearing. All the products that I'll be talking about today will be completing a full face of makeup, which is a pretty good amount, honestly. I feel like I have everything from the face to the eyes to the lips. So I want to start off with primers. Now I have two that I want to run through. I have my Touch in Sol No Poreblem primer. I believe I've already gone through a whole bottle of this, so this is going to be no challenge for me here. I just feel like right now I am just crowded with a lot of primers, and this one's actually my holy grail. I have another one on backup actually, but I just thought, you know what, let's just go through this and then work through the other smaller miniature size primers along with it. And then the Fenty Beauty mattifying primer. This is the one that I used on my skin today. I don't find this to be pore filling at all like the Touch in Sol, but I do find this to retain the moisture but give my skin like a mattified appearance. So I feel like it's pretty cute on the skin. I don't think it's like a top tier item. It is something that I would gladly recommend, but I don't think it hits all the points for me as far as primers are concerned. The Touch in Sol is still going to be my holy grail. This is going to be my #1 primer. I love this stuff, but I do want to use it up because it does have an expiration date on it. It does expire in 2021, so I just thought, you know, why not just use it up in 2020? We got a lot of foundations that I have in the mix, which I feel like foundations to me, if you watch my empties videos, I either have a whole bunch of foundations that I'm running through at one time, or I'll go through literally seasons where I just don't talk about any foundations. So I picked out a handful of foundations that I am at least halfway done with, or a little bit more than halfway done with. So those ones are gonna be my Shiseido Long Lasting Foundation. This one's just like the mini size. They don't sell this anymore. It's actually being discontinued. So that's the reason why I want to use it up. You can't buy it anymore. It's a really good foundation. It's what I'm wearing on my skin right now. I feel like compared to their newer launch, the Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation, this one to me is just a little bit more liquidy. I feel like it just glides over the skin a little bit more faster, like water, than the newer version. This one I don't believe has SPF in it, and I know that the new one does, so that's a difference as well. And then another one that I want to go through is my ShopMissA Buildable Foundation. This is a foundation that I wear primarily when I'm going to school, or if I just want to mix this in with something because it's a little too dry and cakey for me at the moment. This one I'm actually right here with, so this one is super close, so I wanted to include it in here. Another one that's taking me like a million years to run through is my Catrice foundation. I feel like I used this up so much in 2019, yet it's still here. She needs to go. I don't know why it's taking me forever, but if I'm like showing this in the light, it does say like I'm right here, so I'm really close, but it's just the fact that I have so many foundations that I'm like so close to running out of, but then like I'm not quite there. So I feel like this year will allow me to finish these up for sure. Finally, the final foundation is the Pure Love Your Selfie foundation. I have the shade MG3. This one feels really light to me. I don't know how much I actually have in here, but I think compared to when I first got this, this is significantly lighter, and I use this actually almost every single day. So I feel like if I keep it up, I might be able to go through it. So these are my 4 foundations that I have. I'm also using, I should mention this by the way, I'm also using the Pure foundation as concealer under my eyes. So if you're looking at the highlighted effect, that's what I'm using. Bronzers, I feel like we know what this is. We already have talked about it before, but it is going to be my Catrice Sun Lover bronzer. I talked about this in my 2019 favorites video. I definitely hit pan on it. Have you guys ever seen a baked product panned? Listen, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do it. So I'm really excited to go through this. This is one of my favorite bronzers. I'm wearing it on my skin today. I love the fact that it gives your skin like this soft, sheeny glow. It's just so perfect. I have the shade Sun-Kissed Bronze. I usually bring the bronzer a little higher, but to do that today, I used another bronzer that I'm also panning out, and that is a Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. I had this for forever, and I don't think I should be using this. I got this on my 18th birthday, and I'm about to be 22. You know what? It was a gift, and I will use it. I will. Thank you, NSL, for getting it for me for my 18th birthday. I still have it, girl. Thank you so much. And then for blushes, I genuinely don't think I'll run through these blushes, but I do want to focus on it in 2020, and I feel like I'll get a really good dent because I already have like a little bit of like denting going on, but it's going to be my Catrice Strobing blushes. I alternate between these two. I love both of these shades, so that's why I'm including two blushes. It's going to be Miss Summer Peach, which is just a little bit more of like a pinkier blush, and then Miss Amber Brown, which is going to be a little bit more muted and a little bit more my skin tone. So I love these both. I feel like I used it all throughout 2019, and I feel like they're just really good blushes. If you really like Wet n Wild, but you're still like, oh, I don't know if I want to use them or not because of the whole cruelty-free thing, then look into these. These are delicious. And then I have one highlighter that I want to go through, and that is going to be the only highlighter that I ever hit pan on, and that is my Fenty Beauty Mean Money and Hustler Baby highlighter. I definitely hit major pan on Mean Money. Hustler Baby, she's getting there, not quite, but I feel like I could go through Mean Money. I feel like I'm at the point where by the end of the year I could get like it all almost done with. So I'm kind of having high hopes for this, but who knows? We don't know yet. I feel like I go through brow pencils like it's nothing, like it's water. And so I'm going to mention other brow products. And this is another item that I've had literally since I was 18, but you know what? Don't judge me, I bought it. It's my germs. It's fine, don't judge. But it's going to be my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. You guys see me use this actually quite a lot, but I feel like I made some major dents in here. Like, come on, like it's all on the side. I feel like I could do it. I feel it, maybe. I don't know, but you really just don't need a lot. So then it's kind of like, I don't know. I've been using it almost every single day since I was 18, and this is as far as I've gotten. I don't know if I'll be able to pan it. I don't know, but it's a really good product. It's really, really solid. It's been my ride or die since I was a junior in high school, and I believe I was like 16 when I started using it. So I just really am so into this product. And then another brow product that I have is my Wet n Wild Brow Kit. I use this all throughout 2019 and 2018 as well. And I feel like, you know, I feel like this is a pretty good pan. You know, I don't know if I'll go all the way through, but I want to, you know, just like have all the colors like off to the sides of the pan. I think that would be kind of cool. But this is a really good brow powder. I find that compared to Sigma, compared to ABH, and compared to a lot of other brands that I can't name on the top of my head, I feel like this is so comparable, and it's so cheap and inexpensive, and it's honestly really slept on. Not a lot of people talk about it. If you are in the drugstore and you're just looking for a good brow product just in general that also has tweezers, also has a brush, and also has a mirror, then this is great. I think it's only $5 full price, but then you can also get it on sale, which is great. I totally forgot to talk about a face powder, but this is going to be my Make It Revolution Bacon Blot in the shade Banana. This is not my absolute favorite. As most of you guys know, I love my ShopMissA banana powder. This one, to me, it's not as buttery and smooth on the skin. This one, I have to like really swirl my brush in here. So I am gonna use this up, but it's not gonna be because I love it. It's gonna be because I'm over it and I want her gone. So we'll see how far that goes. I already hit pan on it, which is great. That's a good sign. But I also have other powders that I want to go through, but I'm not going to mention in this video because it's not going to be a goal of mine to run through. She needs to go. So we're going to use her up. We're gonna mosey on into the eye department now. I wanna talk about a shimmer that has literally been implemented in my makeup routine almost every single week for the past, I don't know, 4 months maybe. And that is going to be my Shiseido Aura Dew in the shade Solar. This is one of my favorite products in general when we're talking about glitters, shimmers, anything glowy. It is beautiful. You can use this on your eyes, face, and lips if you want that metallic lip effect. And this just to me is so much better than a Colourpop Super Shock Shadow. Yes, this may be $30, but it's $30 well spent, damn it. It literally just looks so delicious and delectable on the eyes. It doesn't crease. It's really creamy, and oh my God, it's just so good. It's literally like, if it depends like what you want the finish to be. Like if you want it to be like super glittery, super glowy, add it with your finger. If you want it to be like a sheer dust, a sheer dust, like that editorial effect, use a brush. You just have so many uses with this product. I've gotten so many people hooked on it, and I feel like because it is a cream product, I do want to use it. And that's why it's going to be implemented in this video, because I just feel like if I ditch it, it's going to dry up, and I don't know the lifespan of this. So I just want to be able to get my full use out of it this year before it dries up completely. I don't know if you guys saw my tweet last month, but I literally said, do I have the willpower and strength to pan an entire makeup palette? And although I feel like I am not going to finish every shade in here, I feel like this is a really good contender because this is like my favorite everyday makeup palette. This is the Colourpop You Had Me at Hello. This is the most basic palette Colourpop has to offer. I'm sorry, this is a little bit more basic than Going Coconuts in my opinion. I just feel like this is so lackluster, but she's so good. She's like the best. I love this shade here as well as this shade. On my eyes today, I am wearing these two, and then this is on my eyelid and in my inner corner. If I am gonna pan it, maybe I could get away with 3 shades in here being panned. I'm just hoping that, you know, I just use up a palette. That's pretty much my main goal. I'm not gonna beat myself and kick myself in the butt if I don't finish this entire palette. I just wanna see how far I can go with this because it's a journey that I'm willing to travel. Kohl liners are really hard for me to go through, so I dug into my eyeliner collection and I try to find a good contender that will run through realistically by the end of this year. So I picked up this Ulta Beauty gel eyeliner. This one's in the shade Black. Now I did use this in my upper waterline, and I find that it is just very creamy, which is a good thing because it glides like butter, but at the same time it's not going to last a super long time like my Sigma eyeliner. Hopefully I'll get my full use out of it. I don't know. It's been a long time since I went through an entire Kohl liner, so I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Finally, my last 3 items are my lip products. So I have my Jordana Easy Liner for lips. I've had this for years and I just never used it, but I started to use it again because I just have been really loving like the darker lip liner and then lighter color in the middle type of look now. I didn't do it today, but I did do like a light layer of this just around my lips to give it a little bit more definition. This is in the shade Loco Coco, and it is a deep dark brown. Like I'm showing you, like you guys to see it. But she's really pretty. I really like her. I've had this for so long. She's probably expired. It's probably very unsanitary to use on my lips, but she's still very creamy. So I'm gonna use it because I bought it. And then for the lip products, I was trying to find lip products that I was already almost out of. And surprisingly, I just have a lot of lip products that I've used like max 5 times. I'm just like a lip junkie. So I wanted to realistically reel in lip products that I was actually gonna go through. So I picked up my MAC Naturally Transformed. As most of you guys know, this is my favorite lipstick of all time. It's my baby, it's my ride or die. I cry whenever I use her because she's gone. She's discontinued. But this is as much as I have now, which I feel like realistically I could do it. I could really do her. And then the last one that I have, I tried to find a liquid lipstick that I was going to use, and I haven't used this lipstick since I was like 19 or 20. So it's kind of disgusting, but I feel like I could do it. I feel like this is at its wit's end. I used to use this lipstick every single day of my life. This used to be like my ride or die nude. I'm actually wearing it right now. It's Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin. It's so weird because I thought that this was like the best nude. But then now that I've expanded my lipstick collection and I've tried out different things, I kind of pushed this one to the back of the drawer and I just wasn't in love with it anymore. It's actually pretty pink. So I'm hoping that I'll just finish it up and, you know, have the victory of saying I finished a lipstick. Look at me. And just like that, you guys, those are gonna be the 20 products that I'm aiming to finish up in 2020. I'm going to please ask you guys to hold me accountable. So you will see these a lot in tutorials. If I'm live on Instagram, you're definitely gonna see these live. And I am just really excited to just pump through these products because I have wanted to work through so many of these, but I just never made it a priority. But I think this year, it's going to be the year where victory is mine. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys all enjoy this video and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.